Chubby X Bunny.
Hello.
And Strawberry Cosplay. And also, there's Magnitude Cosplay. And Robert.
Hi.
Robert belongs to Indigo, a.k.a. Strawberry Cosplay. And he's just, he's along for the ride. Also, Thomas is in the room, but you can't see him because he's not on camera. Hello, Thomas. I hear myself. I hear myself. So we're gonna... That's very alarming, hearing my own voice.
Is it coming through someone's phone?
It's mine. Sorry.
Okay.
Gosh, Sean, would you get
I
it together,
just wanted to
dude?
make sure it wasn't
I
something
am-
to do with my system.
I am doing what Will told me to do and sharing the live stream.
I'm about to as soon as I get to there. So we are celebrating Black History Month, and we are featuring solely Black cosplayers through the month of February. And we're very excited. Robert, if it ever looks like I'm looking at you, I'm not. I'm looking at the camera, but that should probably be obvious because the camera's here and you're here. Camera, you. So we've got we started off this month, coincidentally, with Papa Bear cosplay. That worked out well from the last recording session.
It did.
And then we've had a really great recording session tonight, and we're going to wrap it up a little bit later. But we're going to have just a good old chat about Chubby X Bunny's cosplay and her experience in the cosplay community. It's going to be a good time. So send us some love. I'm trying to find... Sean, vamp for me while I'm trying to find this and share it.
Do what for you now?
Vamp!
What's a vamp?
Oh my god. It's where you try and fill the time.
I've
Well, we can-
never heard of that.
I thought it
we
was
can
like a
just
drag
do the
king
moment
thing.
of silence.
Yeah, we could just...
No, I don't need a moment of silence. I just need to share the video.
Get the moment of silence,
Stop.
and then I'll start playing the theme song, and we can start the episode.
She wants you to stall.
Share with friends. Vamping is stalling.
Hey, did you see the Animal Crossing Switch?
I did, and it looks cute. I just can't justify purchasing it since I got mine like a year ago.
So
But
I
it
don't have
looks
a
so
Switch
cute.
yet. so I
Apparently, you
just-
can order those controllers through Japanese retailers.
See, I saw that. I just worry about the price of importing them from overseas.
Oh,
And
I
when
didn't even
they'll
think about
show
that.
up.
Yeah.
And customs and yeah.
Yeah. If they come to like Europe, it might be worth the import cost.
If I share on my page, which page? Kiki Elise cosplay. Hi, I'm talking out loud. Sorry.
Well, you guys want to get the episode started? I can start playing the
Yes,
theme song.
I'm good. A watch party. Okay, I'm just gonna turn the volume down.
I don't
There
know
we
what a
go.
watch party is.
It's like invites your friends, like, hey, your friend's
Oh.
watching this video. Watch
Yeah.
it with them. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm here. I'm present. I'm in the moment. I can't access Instagram because I'm in a watch party on Facebook on my cosplay page. But that's okay. It's going to be a good time.
Yes, it is.
All right. Let's have a little moment of silence and we'll get ready. Welcome back to Cosplay Confidential. I'm your host, Kiki, and we are coming to you from the beautiful PodcastDetroit studios in Royal Oak. And we are joined by our faithful producer, Will, who's busy at work, making sure that we're live everywhere.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. And we also have Sean from Magnitude Cosplay.
Hello, hello, hello.
And our main featured guest of the evening is TJ from Chubby X Bunny.
Hello.
Welcome. So good to
Thank
have you.
you.
Joining us as a guest host for this episode is Indigo from Strawberry Cosplay.
Hello.
Yay.
And her partner Robert is also joining us tonight as well.
Hi there.
Howdy. So, TJ, I have to start off by asking, how did you come up with your cosplay name?
I don't know. I don't know. My favorite animal is bunnies, of course, and I used to own 2 bunnies in the past, and I don't know. I just consider myself a plus-size cosplayer, so I just wanted it to be cute and fun. So and that's how my name came along.
Nice. Real quick sidebar. Whoever's got the video going on their phone, if they can turn the volume all the way down, that'd be great because it's picking up in my headphones.
I think that was me. That's my bad.
God. Guest host failed to turn down the volume. 1 star.
I thought it was.
1 star.
I'm going to write a 1-star review about this guest host on you.
Oh my god.
I kid, of course.
Speaking of which, if you are a fan, go and give us a review on iTunes and everything, please.
Just not 1 star.
Just not 1 star.
Not 1 star. No. Don't be a indigo. Don't do that.
So that's first of all, I think that's adorable.
Thank you.
That's adorable. And how did you get started with cosplay?
Cosplay pretty much started with a friend of mine when I first went to YomaCon. Oh man, many, many years ago. I think it was 2012. It was like my first convention ever. And I was like, okay, cosplay. What is that? And I just went home and tried to draw up some ideas. And my grandmother, she sews, so she made my first cosplay actually. And that was Sailor Jupiter. So yeah.
That's so precious. So what was that like having your grandma make your first cosplay?
It was actually pretty fun because we both sat down and did a bunch of research. We picked out the fabric, picked out the design, and like just went at it. And we worked on it like 3 days.
And that's pretty ambitious for a beginner cosplay.
Yeah.
Too. So how much? So she made it. Did you help at all with the construction of it?
No, I just sent a bunch of pictures and said, "Grandma, help."
So what's your most recent cosplay that you've done in comparison?
In comparison, I would say like I'm really proud of my Mount Lady a lot.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
I saw you
That is
posting it on
gorgeous.
Instagram. I was like, yes. TJ, go.
Yes. It's like my favorite color is purple, and it's like I love my hero. Now I'm hooked because it's like I finally started watching it. And now I'm like, oh, I love her. And then it's like, why not just put a twist on it? And like I always try to put on my own version of everything. Like all my cosplays, I try to make them me.
Yeah.
You know?
It is a really nice interpretation. Speaking as a person whose sole impression of the show is through the cosplays that I've seen, it's a very unique interpretation. And I said very unique, and someone's gonna hate me for it, and they can die mad. But it's so nice, and like it's so wintry and cozy looking. Is it a comfy cosplay to wear?
Yeah, it was, but not at that convention.
Yeah.
It was in Florida,
Oh.
and it's like holiday themed, and then it's like I didn't put 2 and 2 together at all, and I was
Because like here it's cold. But
Yeah.
Florida, it's nice.
yeah, I was like, oh, I'm dying.
So, of the cosplays you've done, since you mentioned that you try to put your own like you twist on them, which cosplay would you say has felt the most you, if that makes sense? Like had the most like the most. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Kiki, do you know what I'm trying to say?
That had the most you sort of injected into it.
Yes.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does,
Okay.
but it's like so deep. It's like, myself is in a lot of my cosplays actually, but again, I would refer to that one because it's like I always kind of see the same interpretation of that character.
Of Mount Lady.
Yeah, and it's like she's a thin character and her hair is really straight, and it's just like my own twist since I am African American and I want to just like kind of stand out a little bit more. I do more textured hair, whether it's curly or like a little frizzy. That's my interpretation. So it kind of started with my Miss Frizzle cosplay. And I just did my own type of hair with it, and that was at Dragon Con, and that was a wonderful convention. My first time, very hot. And I just started from there with the whole frizzy hair type of just going at it. And I'm definitely developing more ideas now.
So I've seen your Miss Frizzle, and it is super cute.
Thank you.
So it seems like, so would you say that you're at least somewhat nostalgia driven with your cosplay?
Yes, very, very. I did. Yep, 90s baby.
Yeah. Was Miss Frizzle, so Miss Frizzle was the first one you felt like you put a lot of yourself into the character?
Yeah, I would say with the hair, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Was it your first like nostalgia driven cosplay, or would you say that was more like Sailor Jupiter?
Yeah, it would definitely be Sailor Jupiter, but I definitely want to redo since that was the first one. But I would like to do a modern, newer reinterpretation of Jupiter.
That'd
That
be
would
good. I
be-
don't think a lot of cosplayers like revamp too. They just go to the next character, next character,
Yeah.
next character. So it'd be interesting to see like you revamp that.
Mhm.
Yeah, going back and making changes based on your current style
Right,
and what you
because so much
currently
is.
do.
I'm pretty sure a lot has changed since 2012, TJ, and 2020.
Oh yeah, yes.
It's 8 years. That's just like a blink, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was 2012 was 8 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
I'm like,
Boy, that
you
is
feel
one
the gray hairs coming.
that is, you
aging
can
by the
see
minute.
the gray hairs.
I'm about to say my beard's going gray. I don't know what to do.
Oh,
It's
Will.
like the white hair is stupid in here. I was like, I don't know. I'm not gonna look 25 anymore.
You have whiskers now.
Yeah.
So do you have a favorite cosplay that you've done so far? Apart from maybe your Mount Lady.
yeah. I like my Morgan cosplay that I wore at Dragon Con. I really enjoyed that one. Yeah, Miss Frizzle again. I really like that one too because it was different. It was like I liked it a lot. And then it's like when I went to Dragon Con, there were so many Miss Frizzles when I
Oh, really?
cosplayed. I was like, oh, I honestly thought I was going to be the only one. And then I saw another African American cosplayer. That was Miss Frizzle too, and we took a
Aw.
picture,
Aw.
and that was great. So yeah, I
awesome.
did have fun with that cosplay.
That's awesome. Do you what kind of reaction do your cosplays normally get at conventions, do you feel?
They're really shocked at first. They're like, "Oh my gosh, I love it!" I always get like a positive feedback. Like, I really enjoy that. It's like really positive with people when
Good.
they see what I can do.
Good. Do you feel like that's been your experience in the community as a whole?
Most of the time, yes. Unfortunately, sometimes like virtually, it can be negative.
They got that screen to hide
Yeah,
behind.
like
Mhm.
trolls and stuff. So it's like the negative part is more like online, but luckily, like 90% of the time, I would say like I've had a pretty positive cosplay experience.
Well, good. That's, it's so easy to take all of the, because everybody gets some kind of hate online.
Yeah.
Everybody gets some kind of hate at some point online, and it's so easy to let that sort of poison your experience. But I'm glad that it's been overall a good one for you.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah. Now, do you have any favorite convention or cosplay experiences that you'd like to share? Any memories?
Okay, when I met Cutie Pie Sensei at Dragon Con. Actually, yeah.
I didn't know you met her.
Yeah, I did for a brief second. It was like I saw her and I didn't want to scream, and I was like, "Are you a famous cosplayer online?" And
Are you a
she's like, "Yes." And then it's like, I didn't want to scream your name, and I was like, "Someone take my picture with her real quick." And so it's like, I love it. It was just like the best because it's like seeing other cosplayers that look like you, like making it, and it's like she's so positive, and I look up to her, so it's like, oh my gosh, I met one of my idols. So it's like now going to another convention, I'm gonna like hopefully meet more cosplayers that I follow and talk to online. So I'm really looking forward to Katsu.
So you're going to KatsuCon?
Yep.
What are any other big cosplay plans this year?
Cosplay wise, yes, I'm revealing a surprise cosplay at Katsu. So, yes.
Stay tuned.
Hopefully, I'll get to see it there. I can't wait.
Yes, you will. And I will be bringing my Velma cosplay as well.
Ooh, yes.
Nice.
This is the red and Valentine's Day. So.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
It all works. It all ties together. So, what have been some of your favorite experiences with people in the cosplay and convention community?
I would say definitely seeing other cosplayers who are cosplaying the same character as me, and it's like you can clearly tell we are the same cosplayer. I mean honestly,
Same
it's
person.
like, and it's like so positive because it's like all different type of shades, or just like younger kids will come up to me, or little, like African American children will come up to me like at cons, they're like, oh my gosh, and they're so happy. Or like a whole school, when I was doing a shoot at YomaCon, like everyone saw me in my Mount Lady cosplay, and I was in a photo shoot, and everybody was like just gassing me up. I just felt so great.
Oh.
So yeah, it's like definitely when like children, I would say that's like my favorite.
That's awesome.
You're a photographer, right?
Yes. Yes.
We went to school together.
Yes, we did.
Oh, okay. So do you do cosplay photography then? too?
Yes, I do, and I'm diving. I want to dive deeper into it. I did a senior thesis on that, featuring Black cosplayers, and it's a book. So that can also be available for purchase.
Yes.
DM me. It is published, and it was featured in 2 galleries this past year, so that was really a nice experience. But yeah, I'm just trying
If someone
to.
wants to get the book, how would we get it?
That's a mighty good question. I have a website. I have a photography website, or you can just like DM me. I mean, I'm pretty open.
What's your website's name?
My real name, actually.
Yeah.
It's my real name, actually. So it's trinityjonesphotography.com. So yeah, you can just hit me up there if you would like to purchase the book or photos. But yeah, I'm just trying to work more within travel some more and just shoot other cosplayers. So I'm just really trying to find more cosplayers who would be willing to be.
And it
in
was
my book.
so great to like see it in
Yeah.
the show, because like you see the same like mountains, or like in the photography department, or like
Yeah.
like
Or
just
like,
the
or
same
like forests.
yeah,
and-
it's just like so boring. And then I was like, that's TJ's work. I was like, it's cosplays, and then it's like it was all blown up. So I was so happy for you. I was like, yes.
Thank you. They are life-size prints.
Yeah, they're really big
Nice.
prints.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. That's super cool. So you said you're looking for more cosplayers to get involved with in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like connection with the community has been an important part of your cosplay experience? Like, if you didn't have that connection with the community, would you have kept cosplaying for as long as you did?
Oh, no. Definitely my friends and family and just the community definitely, like, helped me through so much. Like, cosplay is my life. It helps, like, that. It's just that relief, from life for a moment. Just to, like,
That escapism kind of.
yes, that
yeah.
escapism is just so key nowadays with everything going on. It's really, like, dear to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I think we would all agree that there's a certain amount of escapism and just sort of becoming, I think I've said it in one of the last couple episodes, but becoming like an enhanced version of yourself. And do you feel, what's some advice that you would give to a beginning cosplayer, like just starting out?
I would say just go for it. Honestly, like, doesn't matter. Just do the best. Like, and just go for it. Go for your goal. Go for your dream of that cosplay. Like, you can do it. And honestly, keep practicing, keep putting your mind to it, and you'll see yourself grow. Like, honestly, for months, you'll look back and like, wow, I've grown so much. as a cosplayer. So that would be like my number one advice is just keep going.
Keep going. Yeah, that's solid. Yeah, and it's hard to remember sometimes too.
Yeah.
A couple of quick wildcard questions to wrap it up. First of all, if you could combine any two of your cosplays into one, which would you want to combine?
Oh my gosh.
I know it's like the big question.
It is like a big question. Oh man. I don't know. I would probably try to combine like Kana with I don't know. Kana some way in it. I love Kana. Like my Kana cosplay really gave me the confidence because it was like my first bikini like cosplay, so I was like really body positive, and probably like Morgan or something, some type of with that, because both of those cosplays really boosted my confidence a lot as a cosplayer. So
That's a really like thoughtful answer that we normally don't get. I feel like we normally get we get like meaningful answers, but they're usually like, oh, the aesthetics of these characters and stuff, and that was like really deep and touching. Like they're so important to you. I think that actually it about wraps it up as far as our time goes today. But I would like to give this opportunity if you guys want to shout out any other POC cosplayers that everybody should check out.
Yeah,
So,
there's
go
29
on.
days of cosplay for people that don't know.
Yes.
Usually anybody can post, but you want to shout out POC cosplayers, usually people that aren't so, don't have a lot of followers that are, just trying hard. Just pick someone and post every day. That's all I ask.
yes. Okay, so we're just shouting out.
Yeah.
Okay, Humpling cosplay, Kim Chalice's cosplay, let's see here, Devil _ Bunny, oh my gosh, so many.
Does Mark have a cosplay name? Mark? You just Mark everywhere, so.
Right,
But Mark,
I'm
I love you, and
just shouting
you're
out.
great.
Just
I
Mark.
love
Yo
your hair.
Princess cosplay. I'm just shouting out everyone I see in their story on Instagram.
Wait, that's a good idea.
Yes, I can see everyone's name. Pop Potent cosplay. Oh my gosh,
Danny the Goblin cosplay.
so many. Luscious cosplay. Miss Tay 215.
Britain Nation? I Nation? How do you
Follow
say her?
so many.
Oh, Brittany. She knows who I'm talking about.
Mhm.
You're great.
Great.
I'm trying
Danny the Goblin. I love her.
to. Wait, I already said her. You can't say her.
Oh. Oops. Shout out twice. So many.
I know Sean's been following Cosplay Choco.
I have.
Fun,
She is wonderful. I got to meet her briefly last year at Katsu. She's fantastic.
I'm gonna follow.
Yep. And I've been talking to Black Betty Cosplays.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I follow you.
And Vaguely, what was it?
Oh,
Vaguely.
Black Sheep cosplay. I love. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
just so. Yes.
Let's see. So, as far as time goes, can you give like 2 more each?
Okay.
Black Pearl cosplay.
Chubby Senpai cosplay, and let's see. Che Haven cosplay.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
good.
That's good. Not to mention any of our previous guests we've had on so
Yes.
far, like Sin Von Quinzel and Papa Bear and Queenie
Yes, Queenie. we love you.
and Chocolate Energy Love.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes, Jasmine. Oh, I
Love
her.
Jasmine.
Love Jasmine.
Oh, she's the
great.
best. She's just so sweet.
So go ahead and check them out during the month of February. There's still time. There's always time to show your support.
Right,
Always.
yes.
Always.
Always.
This is just one of those times where it's really like we make a big push.
Yes.
So why don't you remind us all where we can find you on social media?
Chubby X Bunny everywhere.
And that's Bunny with an I.
With an I. Yes.
The cute way.
Cute way.
And how about you, Indigo?
You can find me at Strawberry Cosplay on Facebook and Strawberry.cosplay on Instagram.
I know, Robert, you've been hanging out here for a few episodes. Is there anything that you would like to plug, whether it's your own social media or somebody else's that you've been following?
I'm the String Bean Prince on Instagram. I just haven't posted. A lot of stuff you'll find in there is just pictures of Indigo and I together. It used to be a bunch of cosplay. I'm trying to get back into it. I had
Hiatus.
a big hiatus.
Okay.
Really long hiatus.
Okay.
Semi-retired, huh?
Well, we definitely look forward to checking that out. So we hope you can return and rejoin the cosplay world.
Oh yeah, next con Indigo's going to, I'm going to try and be Inspector Gadget from the
Nice.
80s.
Oh, fun.
I grew up on that.
All right. Sean, how about you?
Go Gadget social media plug. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Magnitude Cosplay. That's all one word, no caps, no spaces. You can find me on Twitter at Magnitude Cos, no play, just at Magnitude Cos.
Because you're all causing no play.
Thank you. And I also have links in my link tree on Instagram for my Ko-fi where I sell all of my prints. So you should check those out.
So I was going to ask if that was a 2-prong or a 3-prong plug, but that was a 3-prong plug. Yeah.
Oh, I
Yes.
get it.
See.
I'm late to the party.
The bell is over there. I'm supposed to ding the bell. Okay. Thank you, Sean. Thanks for asking, Sean. You can find me on Instagram at Real Kiki Elise or Facebook Kiki Elise Cosplay. You can find Cosplay Confidential on Instagram at Cosplay Confidential or Facebook Cosplay Confidential Podcast. And you can hear us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, anywhere fine podcasts are heard. If you want to fill out a guest request form, find that in our link tree, which I know on Instagram is included in our bio. So go check that out. If there's a guest that you really want to hear on the show, maybe it's you, go ahead and fill out that guest request form. Will.
Hey guys, you can find me at Instagram at Will Loves Pizza. Also, while you're there on our link tree checking out the guest form, hit up our Ko-fi. Help us keep the lights on here in the studio. Be greatly appreciated.
Yes, please. And again, leave us a review on Apple or Google or wherever, and let us know.
A good review.
A good review. 5 stars, please. At least 4.
At least 4.5.
Look, we know that Kiki Girl can be kind of weird sometimes and kind of awkward, but just leave at least a 4-star review anyway.
Yeah.
So you know you want to. All right, thank you once again it's been so good having both of you on tonight.
Thank you.
It's so much fun.